Hello everybody, welcome to something a little bit different, kind of. So, as you can tell, there is a tier list thingy here, and if you also can tell, there's Mega Man music in the background. So I've decided that today, we are going to rank every single Mega Man Robot Master. Kind of, because I don't know every single Robot Master off the top of my head, but there's like a lot of them here. There's like every single one here. So we're gonna like rank every single one, and I'm gonna try to give my opinions. And I'm probably going to upset someone here today because I have opinions, and my opinion is obviously going to be different from everybody else's. Also, maybe I should turn down the music just a little bit, because it is kind of loud. I think it should be good. But yeah, anyways, I have all these like Mega Man final stage themes I put in a playlist. So I thought it would be a good idea just to kind of play through all of them, and we can like cycle through and stuff. So yeah. So, I guess we'll start, like, we won't go in, like, order of game, we'll just start, like, from the top of the list, because this list is kind of in, like, I don't know, it's kind of in a weird order. I don't even know what the fuck this order is. But anyways, we got Heat Man first. I don't know how long this is gonna be either, but we got Heat Man. I mean, I think Heat Man's pretty cool. Well, I think it's pretty hot, because he's a Zippo lighter. I mean, his design is just alright, but, like, his weapon is really good. I don't know how I should rank these. Like, you can rank them based on, like, their stage, their design, their music, their weapon. Like, there's so many things to take into consideration here. So, that's gonna be a hard thing to do. Heatman's got a good stage theme, that's for sure. I mean, I don't really have anything against Heatman. He's, like... I think he's like he's high B, maybe, high A, I don't know. I mean, the only thing that's really holding him back, in my opinion, is his, like, design, because he's a lighter. I think B is good enough. He's just pretty average, I'd say. Okay, now we have Frostman. I'm Frostman. Another really good Robot Master. I don't know if he's one of my... I mean, I'm kind of biased against Mega Man 8, to be honest, because that's my favorite Mega Man game, besides, like, Rockman Forte and whatever. This game's really good, so I have a bias to the Robot Masters. But I think Frostman's pretty cool, as well. I don't really have any... I'm gonna have a hard time ranking these. Like, I wanna all give them, like, high rankings, because I'll feel bad if I don't give them a high ranking, like... I think Frostman is B. That's probably about right. Like his... Oh yeah, what's his weapon again? I forget what it's called, but it's like the ice attack that like moves along the floor or whatever. That's a really cool weapon. Oh, but his stage theme really slaps though. That's a good one. I would play his stage theme right now, but I'm lazy. So, yeah, honestly, I don't know. I think like his design is pretty good. It's like... I'd say it's like a little bit better than Heatman. It's hard to judge, but I'd say definitely for his stage and his stage theme and his weapon, he's a pretty solid Robot Master in my opinion. So, next up, I can't really rank this guy because I haven't played his game yet. I believe this is Pluto from Mega Man V from the Game Boy. I guess I can rank him anyways because I know a little bit about him. I don't really know anything about him besides his design, actually. I don't know if I should rank Robot Masters that I haven't, like, played their games yet. Because the only game I have not played from this list are the Mega Man DOS games, Mega Man V on Game Boy, and I guess whatever these guys are from. Oh, I also haven't played Mega Man Powered Up either, so it's kind of hard to judge. But, generally people think, like, Pluto's pretty cool, so I don't know. Oh, I'll just leave him there, because I don't want to give any unfair rankings. Next up, we have Fake Man from Mega Man 9. This guy is really weird, because he's DLC. he's DLC from Mega Man 9, and if you get his DLC, you can play like this incredibly long stage where you fight him at the very end, and he's like really crazy and dangerous. He's kind of forgettable in my opinion, and I don't even remember like what his stage theme sounds like. So he's just kind of whatever. He's not really that. He's not memorable. His stage is pretty good, and his boss fight I'd say is okay. I don't really remember that much. I just remember his stage like being the pain in the ass to beat. That's all I remember really. Also, I'm gonna like reset my stream really quick because I wanna see the viewer count and stuff. There we go. Yeah, I'd say Fake Man's like C. He's like he's not bad, but he's just very forgettable. Also, I don't think I'm gonna need E tier or F tier. Am I gonna need that? I think F tier will keep. Right? Yeah, like no. Yeah, I think that's good. C tier is like it's like kind of meh. That's like meh tier. D is like kind of leaning on bad, and then F tier is like I hate this Robot Master, you know. And then S tier is obviously like the best Robot Masters. So we got Elecman now. His Elecman is, I don't know, I think Elecman's like an S tier. I'm not being biased against Mega Man 1, I promise, I can explain myself. So there's a lot of things going for Elecman. First of all, have you heard his voice in Mega Man Powered Up? It is majestic, it is great. I love his personality. His personality really shines in that game. His weapon's also busted, which is great, because that just adds on how good he is. His stage theme slaps. His stage is kind of not great, but his stage theme is really good. And he's also really strong. He kills you in 3 hits. I don't think there's really anything good against him, but definitely one of my favorites. He's also got a really cool design, so he's got that going for him. So yeah, Elecman definitely an S tier for me. I believe this is Saturn or something from Mega Man V. Can't rank him. I don't have a whole lot to say on him. I'll just skip out on him. Well, I'm gonna take a drink real quick. So next we have Drillman. I find Drillman to be kind of forgettable as well. I'm not really a big fan of him. I don't even remember what his weapon does. Oh yeah, his weapon is like the explosive drill thing that like you shoot out. That's pretty cool, I guess. But I don't remember his stage theme off the top of my head. So, he doesn't really have much going for him there. I'd say in terms of, like, at least you get his weapon. So, I guess he has that going for him. So, I'd say he's better than Fake Man. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Yeah, Drillman, you get the C tier for me. Now we have Sprangman, not to be confused with the Sprangman that they really ripped off in ARMS. Because Sprangman from Mega Man 7 came first, and he also did the ARMS thing better, and way before. I have mixed feelings about Sprangman. His stage is cool. His theme song is kind of weird, though. And his weapon isn't that, like, amazing either. But, like, I can't really be too hard on him. He does have- he did try something different, I guess. Well, his weapon is okay, so I'd give him a C tier as well. Below Fake Man. I think that's fair. That seems good enough for me. It's really hard. Now we have Hornet Man. Hornet Man, I don't really have a lot to say about. I think he's a B tier. Oh, well, I don't know if he's cooler than Heat Man. I don't remember his stage theme very well. There's not really many Mega Man 9 songs I remember that well. I have to go back and listen to them if I wanted to remember. A lot of the Mega Man music has slipped my mind, so I guess I can't really be too hard on that. I mean, his design is pretty cool. Like, his body is like honeycombs, and he attacks with hornets, like robot hornets. That's a lot cooler than I gave him credit for. His design is pretty good. His weapon is also helpful. It's kind of like the magic card for Mega Man Base, except it, like, homes in, which is really cool. And, his stage is also very fun. So I'd say he's better. I think he's around B tier. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, now we have Centaur Man. Now, Centaur Man... I used to not really be a big fan of Centaur Man. I think he's still a C tier in my opinion. His design is obviously, like, really cool. But he's lacking in a lot of other areas. His music is forgettable. His stage is kind of dumb. And his weapon is just another, like, stop-time weapon. Which is not very interesting. His appearance in Mega Man 2: The Power Fighters is way better, because he uses, like, a fucking, like, arrow and, like, like a bow and arrow. It's really cool. Like, he's a fucking archer in that game, and he can, like, snipe you and shit. So, like, for a design, yeah, pretty awesome. But everything else he's kind of lacking in. So, I'd say he's a C, because I can't really... He's a cool design, but that's about it. I mean, Drillman has a cool design, and he's got a better weapon. Like, nobody uses Centaur Flash. At least I don't know. Okay, now we have Magic Man. Now, Magic Man, in my opinion, is really cool. I think he's an A tier. I don't know if I should put him in the tier before I explain what I like about him. So, I am a big fan of magicians. I love the, like, magic... I like the magic top hat and, like, the cards and stuff. Like, his design is super cool, and the way you fight him is also really cool. Like, he, like, throws cards at you, he, like, chucks, like, stuff at you with his, like, I don't even know what it is, it's like a ball or whatever. And he also, like, summons, like, birds and stuff, it's really cool. His stage theme is also really fun, and I also like his stage in general. Well, it's okay about his stage, but it's still really good. And I also like his weapon, because his weapon is really useful in Mega Man and Bass. Because, it gets you, like, free items and healing and stuff. It is really helpful. As an actual weapon, it's not that good. It's more of a utility than a weapon, personally. But, I think he's an A tier. Come at me. Also, go watch my Mega Man and Bass playthrough if you're curious. Because I've done a playthrough of that a while back. So I think that's pretty good. Anyways, next up we have Needleman. Needleman is not that... He's okay. I'd say he's, like, on par with Drillman, maybe. His weapon is just it's another version of the Mega Buster. Like, there's nothing really special about his weapon. You just shoot needles at your Buster. So that's not that great. His stage is good, and his theme song is also nice. And his battle is just okay. But his weapon really brings him down, in my opinion. Interesting, I put two pointy guys, like, right next to each other. Meanwhile, while Drillman has the cool weapon, he doesn't have a, very good stage, or, his stage is actually pretty good, but, like, his music is forgettable, and his boss fight's kind of annoying, that's why I put him in C tier. Well, if we're going by that logic, then, like, Needleman has something going for him. I'm finding it really hard to rank these. I'm putting a lot of Robot Masters in C. Should, like, B? I should probably put these guys in B, actually. Because they actually have something going for them. Like, Fake Man doesn't have much going for him, but these guys, they have something going for them, I think. I second guess myself quite a lot, so this might take a while. Yeah, like, B is, like, they're pretty decent, C is, like, meh, D is, like, bad, F is terrible. I don't know how much these tiers are gonna get used, because I don't have a lot of negative things to say. But yeah, I think that's good. Well, I think Needleman has more well, I don't know. They both have good stages. Needleman has the better music, but Drillman has the better weapon. I think because of the better boss fight, I think I'll put Needleman above Drillman. Although, I don't know, the weapon you get from Drillman is pretty cool, so I think they'll just be right next to each other. It's hard to describe. Okay, now we have Gutsman. One of the first Mega Man bosses ever. Now, what do I think about Gutsman? He's got a pretty iconic stage. A pretty iconic, song, even though I don't remember it off the top of my head. I kinda don't remember a lot of Mega Man songs. Weird. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I think Gutsman is he's got iconic status. Like, I'd say for that reason alone, he's at least like top of the B tier. His boss fight is just kind of eh. I mean, I know back in Mega Man 1 they couldn't really do a whole lot with the bosses. They haven't really mastered it yet. He just kind of like ground pounds and just, like throws shit at you. That's all he does. So I guess that's something. And his weapon isn't good either. But besides that, like, Gutsman is pretty iconic, I'd say. And for that alone, he gets B tier from me. Okay, now we have Snake Man. Snake Man is actually pretty cool. Yeah, Snake Man is... I used to not be the biggest fan of Snake Man, but over the years I've found him pretty cool. So, for that reason, I think he's an A tier. I don't know if he's better than Magic Man. I don't know if I like him more than Magic Man. Also, I think I like Magic Man more than Frost Man. Well, Frost Man has a good song, so I don't know. Kinda hard to choose. I mean, better stage and better song, stage, and weapon. Yeah, I think I'll keep him in there. So Snake Man. Snake Man's got a pretty cool song. He's also got a decent weapon, though I haven't really used it a whole lot. The Search Snake. I remember that weapon name at least. His boss fight's okay, but his design is really what sells it. Like, he's based on a fucking snake, which is really cool. Usually I'm not like the biggest fan of like Mega Man bosses based on animals, but if Mega Man X can do that, I feel like Mega Man in normal Mega Man is like pretty cool. And also snakes are cool, you can't tell me otherwise. So he's definitely A tier for me. His stage is also pretty interesting because it's a bunch of snakes. Alright, now we have one of the stinkers. We got Charge Man, who I think will be our first D tier. I personally think his design is very ugly. Like, it's a train. It's like a big-ass, like, train with a face. And what else? His stage is pretty cool, I guess. His boss fight isn't that fun, really, because he, like, keeps ramming at you and, like, summoning stuff from the sky. What else? His weapon sucks. Like, if we're talking about vanilla Mega Man 5, his weapon really sucks. It's not Mega Man Maker Charge Kick, where you can just, like, do it wherever you want, and, like, go under everything. Because that's fun. But normal Charge Kick is, like, terrible. You end up sliding into enemies, and you, get hit a shit ton. And, it's just not great. So, yeah, Charge Man, you get the first D tier of the video. Man, I don't even know who could be worse than Charge Man. Like, who would go in F tier anyway? I don't know. Now we have Commando Man. Forgot about him. He's pretty cool. He's like a big fucking tank. I mean, I'm not a big fan of his, I'm not a big fan of his stage, honestly. His stage theme is pretty decent. His weapon could be better, honestly. And his fight is pretty good from what I remember. Keep in mind, it's been like 2 or 3 years since I last played like Mega Man 10, so I don't really remember too much. And, what else? Well, his design is cool. I'd say he's like around where Heat Man is. Like, I don't think he's better than Heat Man, but he's definitely like around where Hornet Man is. Is he better than Hornet Man? I don't think so. I think he's like around there. Yeah, that seems about right. I'm very uncertain. Anyways, next up we got Chill Man, who I think is probably just he's probably like bottom B tier. I don't remember his weapon being that good. His stage theme is kind of meh. His stage is pretty alright, and his fight is pretty good, I guess. Actually, you know, I'm gonna put him above Fake Man. I think that's fair. His design is cool, I mean, don't get me wrong. But that's the only thing he really has going for it. It would have been nice if he streamed a Miku game. Okay, well, for the record, I'm gonna interrupt this stream with a happy birthday. It's Miku's birthday today. Hatsune Miku's birthday. Yes. But anyways, imagine if Miku was a robot master. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Chill Man is pretty chill, but he doesn't have much else going for it besides his design, so... I'd say he's that. Well, here's the thing. He hasn't really I think he's like around- he should be like more like where Spring Man is. Also, Spring Man has better music than Fake Man. You know what, that seems right. I think that's good. There's always next year. Yeah. Okay, now we have Tomahawk Man. Now, Tomahawk Man, he's pretty fucking cool. He's based on like a Native American, and he uses like tomahawk as a weapon. His weapon is also freaking great. It's like one of the best weapons in Mega Man 6. It also has such a unique arc too, that it makes it really useful. Well, I mean, his design's pretty cool too, in my opinion. I also think his stage is pretty cool, being like a Western theme. And, the music's also pretty good from what I remember as well, so... Yeah, Tomahawk Man, you're an A tier. Ooh, Tundra Man! Oh, I love Tundra Man, he's so cool. I'm gonna nerd about here. So, when Mega Man 11 came out, I don't remember what my reaction exactly was, but when the Mega Man 11 Robot Masters were getting revealed back in the day, I remember Tundra Man getting revealed and losing my shit, cause like he's so fabulous, and also like his stage theme like slaps super hard. There's so many good things about Tundra Man, it's insane. He's probably the best Robot Master for Mega Man 11, in my opinion. So his stage is really fun. His stage theme is really good. He's really fun to fight because like he skates around the arena. And his weapon is even, like, super amazing. Like, there's no flaws with Tundra Man, like, seriously. At least Elec Man, he kind of falls short by having a mediocre fight and, like, a kind of meh stage. But Tundra Man is, like, great in every area, so he's, like, one of the perfect Robot Masters. So, yeah, there you go. Next up, we have Tengu Man, another S-tier Robot Master, in my opinion. I think he's cooler than Elec Man. I think his design is probably one of the best in the entire series. First of all, he's based on, like, a Japanese mythology, monster, I believe it is? I don't remember. The Tengu with the long nose, and that's really awesome. I don't know, I'm kind of a sucker for that. He's also one of the few, he's also, like, the only Robot Master to show up in more than one Mega Man game. Like, chronologically, or whatever. Because he appears in Mega Man 8 and Mega Man on base. So, he's also got points for that. He also has 3 stage themes, the only Robot Master to have 3 unique stage themes, and all of them slap, so... Tengu Man has, like, so many good things about him. His weapons are really good, too, like, the Tornado Hole is really helpful, because not only does it do a lot of damage, it also, like, allows you to go to higher areas. The only thing that really brings him down for me is I'm not the biggest fan of his stages. Like, in Mega Man Base, you gotta, like, platform across balloons or whatever, and in Mega Man 8, like, his stage is like a shmup, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's okay. So, I'd say for that reason, yeah, he's definitely an S tier, though, because he's got good music, good weapons, cool-ass design, and his stages are okay, I guess. So, yeah. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Okay, next we have Shade Man. Oh, damn. So many good Robot Masters. Shade Man is also really cool, because he's a vampire, and vampires are cool. He's the Dracula of Mega Man. Well, his stage theme is amazing. I like that, I know that for sure. His weapon is kind of eh. And his fight is not the greatest, but his stage and stage theme are really awesome. His design is also amazing, so he gets points for that, too. But do I like him more than Frost Man and Magic Man? I'd say honestly not really. I'd say Magic Man and Frost Man are still better. So yeah, I think Shade Man is cool right there. Alright, now we have a very iconic Robot Master. You can't defeat me, Airman, or whatever that song was back in the day. Yeah, Airman. Airman's... he's pretty cool. I don't know if he's like he's like B, probably. I'd say he's like behind Commando Man, maybe. Well, his stage theme is really good. His weapon is pretty good. Well, his stage I don't like too much. His design is also pretty simple, which I know they kind of had simple designs back in the day. So it's alright. And I'm not a big fan of his fight, honestly. So I'd say B is pretty good for Airman. Yeah, I think that's fair. Fair air. Alright, next up we have Concrete Man, which is Guts Man's construction worker cousin, or whatever. Well, no, because Guts Man's construction worker too. It's Guts Man's cousin, okay? Hard to say how to rank this guy. I honestly say he's better than Guts Man. For a few reasons. Here's the thing. His stage is really good. His stage theme is really nice to listen to. I find him really enjoyable to fight because he's really punishing if you miss his attacks. Oh, I keep forgetting the weapon too. The weapon I keep forgetting to mention. His weapon is not amazing. That's the only thing I really have to say negatively about him. But besides that, yeah, he's like really good. And his design is cool too. He's got like the spikes coming out of the side of his head. Yeah, I like that. I think Concrete Man is definitely above Guts Man. Okay, well, what's next? And trust me, I'm gonna play Mega Man V someday. Like, that game would probably only take me like 2 streams to beat. But, yeah. Alright, so next up we have, what was it, Strike Man? Yeah, Strike Man. I have mixed feelings on Strike Man. I find him to be a really weird concept. Like, he's like a handball as a Robot Master with a glove. Like, his design is really weird, but it somehow works in his favor. And his weapon's also really cool. It's like a was it the Rebound Striker? I honestly think he's probably a C tier in my opinion, because I don't remember his stage theme very well. I think his stage is just alright. His fight is pretty fun. His design is kind of hit or miss with me, and his weapon isn't that amazing. So I'd say C tier is probably pretty good. Although I think Sprengman might still be better than him, because at least Sprengman has like a more decent weapon and a fun stage and a decent theme, I'd say. If you want more insight, you can go listen to the Robot Master themes, because I'd say they're pretty good. Now, I feel bad putting Centaur Man all the way down there, but I really don't have a lot of nice things to say. Oh, we got Woodman, the meme himself. Definitely a high A tier. I don't know if he's quite S tier, but he's definitely really high up there. He has the legendary theme song that's been memed to death by this point. He's got a really cool design. He's based on a tree. His stage is pretty fun, too, I'd say. And, his weapon's just alright. It's a good shield weapon. But it's unfortunate you can't really, like, walk around while you're using it. And, his fight isn't that amazing either. But besides that, he's definitely high up for me. And honestly, I'm kind of biased because of the meme material surrounding Woodman. So, yeah. There you go. We got a lot of Robot Master still. Like, we haven't even scratched the surface of this yet. Okay, so I believe this is Terra, right? From Mega Man V. I can't rank him. Also, not the Terra from Final Fantasy VI. This is a different Terra. I can't rank him because I haven't played his game yet. But next up we have Ringman. Ooh, Ringman's really good. I would say he's like high B tier. His stage is pretty fun. His stage theme is really good. His weapon is pretty decent. He can be kind of addicting to fight, and I think his design is really awesome. Actually, I think I'll put him above Gutsman. That's pretty good, yeah. That seems about right. It's pretty quick to the explanation there. Yeah, that's all I really have to say on Rangman. I think he's pretty cool. I don't know who this is. I guess... I don't know. Don't have any games planned tonight? Well, no, I'm taking a break from, I'm taking a break from Mario 64 and, Neptunia. So I decided I'd do a tier list instead tonight. I mean, I might still play something if I have time left, because I don't know how long this is gonna take. I'll see, I guess. Well, I've been going for half an hour already. I think there's gonna be the full episode. You'll just take a break from Smash Bros. In 2 weeks. Why 2 weeks? I don't know. Okay, now we have Doc Robot. I'm not really a big fan of Doc Robot. I mean, it's cool that, like, he copies Mega Man 2 robots, but the fact you have to fight him, like, 8 times, and the fact that, like, his stages are just repeats of old Mega Man 3 stages, it doesn't really sit well with me. It kind of artificially extends the length of Mega Man 3. So, personally, I'm not a big fan of, Doc Robot. Also, the Woodman, Doc Robot can go fuck itself. that fight sucks. Okay, now we have Ballade from Mega Man 3, I believe? I haven't actually... Wait, no, he's from Mega Man 4. See, you know, I actually haven't played Mega Man 4 on Game Boy before, but I have played Mega Man 10, which he is actually included in, so I can kind of rank him. I think he's got a pretty cool design. I'd say he's pretty high up there, like next to Woodman. I don't remember what his weapon's like, but I remember his stage being really fun, and it was really challenging. And his fight is also incredibly great. Honestly, I think like all the Mega Man killers are like A tier. Like, they're really fucking cool. And the fact that they're called Mega Man killers is like awesome. I will play Mega Man 3, 4, and 5 someday. I just haven't gotten to that yet. I guess that's an idea for a future stream. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Okay. Anyways, next up we have Grenade Man. I'm Grenade Man! However he sounds. Man, there's a lot of good Robot Masters. I'd say Grenade Man is like... I'd say he's an A tier. He's pretty cool. He's also based on a fucking, like, frag grenade, which is awesome. Pineapples. I'd be interested to see it, yeah. We'll get to see the Game Boy Mega Man games. Yeah, Grenade Man's pretty cool. His weapon is very fucking useful. His music is super good. His stage is awesome. Okay, maybe he's better than Shade Man. I don't think he's better than Magic Man, but he's fucking great. Oh, I'm biased towards the Mega Man 8 Robot Masters, I already said so. And also, for some reason, he's a masochist. I don't know why. But, yeah. He's just pretty cool. One of my favorite Robot Masters for Mega Man 8. Alright, now we have Napalm Man, which is Grenade Man, but not as cool. I'm not the biggest fan of Napalm Man, honestly. Hold on, I'm having a hard time. Yeah, I'd say he's C tier. He's got a cool design, like he's a tank or whatever. Okay, no, what? Actually, I've changed my mind. I'm gonna put him above Drill Man. No, I'll put him, like, in between Needle Man and Drill Man. I think that's around a decent place. His stage is kind of interesting, because it's like a battlegrounds or whatever. But his weapon sucks. His fight is kind of meh. His stage theme is good, I guess. But besides that, he doesn't have a whole lot going for him. So, yeah. Alright, now we have Cupman. Probably the most iconic Robot Master in the whole series, because he's the first one. Now, I don't really know how to rank him, honestly. Like, sure, he's iconic and everything. But, like, his stage theme is nice. His stage is okay. His weapon isn't that amazing. And he's kind of a pushover to fight. So, sorry, Cutman, I'm gonna put you, like, above Springman. I mean, I don't know if I should do that, I don't know. Sometimes the icon needs to be in between the middle, I don't know. I mean, yeah, like, he's kind of... He's the very first Robot Master, so, like... They're kind of, like, starting to get to know the Robot Master designs, you know? He's mediocre in the middle, I'd say. I don't know. I mean, Needleman, Napalm Man, Drillman, and Airman, they all got stuff over at Cutman, so... Yeah. I'd still say Springman is better than Cutman, though. Wow. I feel like these are gonna be super hot takes. I don't know. Okay, now we have Astro Man. Not to be confused with Astro Boy. Astro Man is pretty cool. I'd say he's like above, like, Guts Man. Well, here's Astro Man is also he's also the other Robot Master that appeared in multiple games, Mega Man A and Mega Man and Base. And he has two different weapons. He has Copy Vision and Astro Crush. Personally, I think Copy Vision is the cooler of those weapons. But Astro Crush is also a cool screen nuke weapon. And his stage theme is also fucking amazing. Okay, you know what? I think... Do I want to go with that alone? He's also got a cool design. He's also fun to fight. So I'd say, yeah, he's probably pretty good in B tier. The theme's about right. Alright, now we have Impact Man. Oh man, Impact Man is really cool. I forgot about him, honestly. He's kind of another Guts Man situation. But he's even cooler than Concrete Man, in my opinion. I'd say he's, like, around where Grenade Man is. And here's my reasoning. His stage is his stage is pretty okay. It has a bit of auto-scrolling in it, which I don't like, but his stage is pretty fun. His weapon is fucking amazing. Because if you have the weapon energy spare, you can just spam it and, like, fly over levels, which is awesome. And he's also got a really cool design. He's really fun to fight. And his music slaps, so... Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. So, Impact Man, you get to be in there. Alright, next we got Pharaoh Man. Pharaoh Man is definitely an S tier for me. I think he goes around, like, where he goes behind Elect Man, I think. That's pretty good. Pharaoh Man is one of, like, the OG cool Robot Masters. He's based on a fucking, like... Is he based on a pharaoh? I guess. I mean, he lives in fucking Egypt. He lives in, like, a pyramid. Which is a theme that hasn't really been done in Mega Man that much. Like, it's only been the only other thing it's been done in, that I can think of is Ground Man and Commando Man. Like, that's about it. So he's got a cool ass desert level. His stage theme slaps. Yeah, the Pharaoh shot is really cool because you can charge it, and he's got a really awesome design. So all of those, like, definitely gets him up there. So, Pharaoh Man, you are definitely an S tier for me. Now we have Slash Man, Wolverine. I kind of have mixed feelings on Slash Man. His stage theme is really good. His stage itself is kind of okay, I guess. Like, he's probably around where, like, Guts Man is. Or, yeah, I think that's good. I don't remember how his weapon is. His weapon isn't that great from what I remember. It's better in Smash than it is in Mega Man 7. Like, the Slash Claw is fucking great in Smash Bros. And, he's kind of annoying to fight, honestly, because he, like, drops, like, sticky stuff on your head, and that's annoying. So, Slash Man, you're just pretty good. Your stage theme is probably the best thing about you, honestly. Next up, we have Magma Man. Magma Man. I kind of don't remember a whole lot about Magma Man. I remember his weapon being cool, and I remember his fight being really difficult. But I don't think I'm a big fan of his stage, really. I'd say, like, he's around where, like, Commando Man and Hornet Man are. He's got a pretty cool design, so... yeah, I think that's a pretty good... I don't remember his stage theme either, like, at all. And that's not a good sign. So yeah, Magma Man, you get to be B tier. Okay, now we got Iceman, one of the OGs. Iceman's he's pretty cool, actually. I'm kind of cheating a bit here, because I don't like his stage theme or his stage. And I don't really enjoy fighting him that much. But I think he more than makes up for it with his cool design and his personality. And I also think his weapon's pretty alright. It's nothing amazing, but I think Iceman is definitely an A tier. I think he's better than Gutsman, that's for sure. So yeah, I am cheating here, but I think Iceman definitely deserves the A tier. Okay, now we have Plant Man. Now, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but I think Plant Man is pretty cool. I find him to be very underrated. I don't know if he's... I'd say he's, like, right around there. Plant Man has a really good song, for one. I know his weapon isn't that good, and he's kind of a pushover to fight, and his stage is pretty alright, but I think his design is really fucking cool. He probably has one of the strongest designs in the series. Like, he's like a freaking flower, and I think that's awesome. He's got, like, petals around him and everything. But, besides that, he doesn't really have a whole lot else, but I still think he's really cool. So that is my opinion. Next up, we have Anchor from Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge, which I actually have played, so I know a lot more about Anchor than the other two. And, to be honest, I don't think he's as cool as, the other Robot Masters. I mean, I'd say he's, like, around here. He is an alright, he's got a really cool design, and I remember his stage being fun in Mega Man 10, but his weapon is not my favorite, because it's a reflecting weapon, which is unique, but it's very situational. It's kind of like Proto Man's shield as a weapon. Which, by the way, you can get that in Mega Man 7 anyways, so... yeah. Well, I don't think it reflects, necessarily. But, yeah, Anchor's pretty cool, I'd say. He's still up there, so no offense. Alright, now we have Fuse Man, which I used to think Fuse Man was a lot cooler, but I feel like he's kind of lost his touch over the years. But he's still pretty cool, like... I'm gonna saying that word cool a lot. I'd say he's like... I mean, he's still pretty epic, I'd say. I'd say he's like above Anchor, maybe? Like, his stage theme is one of the best. I remember his weapon being pretty good. His stage is fun. And his design is pretty decent. I'd say his design is kind of not as cool as I thought it used to be. But besides that, he's got a lot going for him, I'd say. So yeah, Fuse Man, you get to be A tier. What did people used to think his name was back in the day? I don't remember. But Fuse Man works really well. I think we were gonna call him, like, Volt Man or something. I don't know. Anyways, now we got not Grenade Man, Search Man. I realized Mega Man 8 has a lot of, like, war shit in it. What the fuck? It's got grenades and, like, military. I'm like, holy shit. Search Man's pretty cool, to be honest. I'm gonna put him, like, right next to Grenade Man. Because they kinda got a lot going for them. I don't remember the stage theme that well, but I remember it being kind of a jam. The homing sniper is not my favorite weapon. I remember being one of my least used weapons in Mega Man 8. But Searchman makes it up because he's got a really good stage. And if you play the Saturn version of Mega Man 8, you even get to fight Woodman, which is fucking cool. And also, he's got a fucking awesome design. Like, he has 2 heads, which you think would be stupid, but it's actually really cool. And also, I think like him using his own weapon is a lot cooler than you using your weapon. And his fight is really cool because you have to like play like hide and seek and like guess which one is the fake and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, Searchman, you're definitely an A tier for me. Oh boy, now we got Dive Man. Wait, no, it's not. Yes, that's Wave Man. Not a big fan of Wave Man, honestly. I say he's like around. I think he's honestly. I'm gonna say Wave Man is C tier. Not a big fan of him. Which one's Dive Man then? I don't know. Is that even a roll-up master? Dive Man? I don't fucking know. I mean, there's Bubble Man. I don't know, Dive Man. Wait, is that actually a robot master? Can I look this up? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm pretty sure it is a robot master, but I can't be certain. Dive Man. Why my knowledge is like slacking hard. Dive Man. Mega Man. Oh, Dive Man's from Mega Man 4. Oh. I see. Okay, Dive Man's... Yeah, I'm thinking about a totally different Robot Master. Dive Man's way cooler than Wave Man. Okay, so it is a Robot Master then. Okay. My bad. Oh, I can't believe that's embarrassing. Yeah, Wave Man I don't think is that great, honestly. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put him in D tier. I really don't like Wave Man. Like, his design's okay, but his stage sucks ass. It's like a ride chaser level from Mega Man X, and I hate those. And his song is just not that great, and his weapon also sucks ass, so he has like not a lot going for him. You're gonna see a lot of Mega Man 5 Robot Masters on this list, on D tier. So, yeah. Alright, now we have Aquaman, the Robot Master I'm surprised Capcom didn't get sued for. I don't know. Aquaman, I think, is a pretty solid Robot Master. Well, I don't know if he's better. I think he's around like Slash Man level. His thong. No, don't say that. His song is pretty relaxing, and it's one of my favorites in Mega Man 8. Actually, all the Mega Man 8 songs are my favorite. What am I talking about? The only thing I don't really like about him is his voice. His voice is kind of annoying. But, he's fun to fight. And, I think his weapon's pretty decent. Well, actually not really. His weapon's kind of eh. But his song is what puts him up really high, and his design's also pretty cool, I'd say. They didn't really have as much going for him as I thought, but he's still pretty good. But why am I putting Aquaman above like Hornet Man and stuff? I don't know. You know, I changed my mind. He's gonna be above Commando Man, or no, above Airman. Okay, there we go. That seems more correct. There we go. Alright, now we have Sparkman, which Sparkman's pretty cool. Oh my god, there are so many Rule Masters to go through. I don't even know if I'm gonna get through all of them tonight. I'm getting, like, exhausted already. I'm not even, like, halfway. Oh, wow. Well, I'll definitely keep trying. I mean, there's also gonna be some that we're not gonna end up doing. Okay. So, Sparkman. Not to be confused with Sparkmandrill. That's a totally different Mega Man boss. Funny how there's 2 Mega Man bosses with Sparkman in their name. I would say... Honestly, it's hard to say. I would say maybe, like... Well, he's definitely better than Slash Man. I think B is pretty decent. I know his theme song is awesome. Oh wait, you know what I totally forgot to do? I totally forgot to put the Mega Man 11 Wily stage in this playlist. I should probably do that before I forget. I'm gonna do that really quick, because I don't want to forget. This album is gonna repeat at some point. But that's fine, I guess. Also, Schmoop is sending me some messages on Discord while I'm streaming. He sees. Yes. I didn't feel sorry for you to do this very long tier list. Nah, it's fine, it's fun. Anyway, Sparkman, he's got a good theme song. His weapon kinda sucks. Schmoop just said he sees me, that's all. Yeah. Sparkman's stage is pretty good, I'd say. And his fight is pretty okay too. I think his design is really good though. So he does have that going for him. Well, I didn't expect it to take this long. Holy shit. Wow. This is gonna be this is gonna be all one part. Yeah. I don't know. Sparkman, you're pretty cool. B tier. I'm getting confused. Okay, now we have Bubble Man. Bubble Man, I'm not the biggest fan of. I'd say he's like a D tier or C tier. I don't like his stage that much. His weapon's kind of eh. It's only useful for Dr. Wily. And I'm not the big fan of his scuba design either, really. And he's not that fun to fight either. So, Bubble Man, yeah, you get the C tier. The only remotely good thing about him that I can think of is his theme song, which even then, it's not, like, my favorite. You know what, I'm gonna put Bubble Man, I'm actually gonna put him, like, a lot lower. Like, around where Fake Man is. Yeah. Ooh, we got Jewel Man! Look at this fabulous man. Jewel Man is amazing. He might even be S tier, honestly. Well, I don't know. It's hard to rank him because I don't really like his theme that much. His stage is pretty fun. And his weapon is the best shield in the series. And he's also kind of simple to fight, but he's also got a fucking banger of a design. So, he's definitely going up there for me. Yeah. Also, at some point, I'm definitely gonna have to, like, resort to all the Mega Man stage themes, because we're getting to the end of this playlist. Wow. Can't believe it. We're already at the end of this playlist. That's insane. How the hell did this happen? Like, we're only, like, halfway, bro. Yeah, so, Jewel Man, you get the S tier for me. You're good. Anyways, we have next. Oh, this is Saturn. What's this one then? Jupiter? Uranus? I don't know. I don't remember. This is definitely Saturn because he's got the ring around him. That's like the only thing that really makes him like the planet he's based on. Okay, now we have Metal Man, the famous death by his own weapon robot master. I mean, it's kind of hard not to rank Metal Man high. Like, he's fucking iconic, dude. Yeah, Metal Man is fucking great. He's got a good-ass song, he's got a pretty decent stage, he's got a cool-ass design, and his weapon is the most broken thing in the series. So, Metal Man, you're definitely getting the A tier from me. I thought I was the only one who was delirious. I don't know what that word means right now. But yes. He sent me a Snorlax. That's what he sent me. Mega Man all stage themes. I'm gonna have that in the reserves. So yeah. But yeah, Metal Man definitely really cool. Alright, now we have Cold Man, which I'm surprised there hasn't been a robot master called Cold Man before. But here he is. Now, I played Mega Man and Bass fairly recently, so I know about Cold Man. Now, it's kind of hard to rank him. He's definitely not better than Frost Man, but he's certainly better than these guys. I'd say he's like around where Snake Man is. Or Plant Man, rather. There we go. He has a really good theme song. That's one of the best things about him. His weapon is also pretty helpful, because it's like a platform that you can spawn out of nowhere, and in a game where you don't have rush coil, that is very helpful. His fight isn't that great, but I think his design's kind of cool. He's based on a refrigerator, which you think would be stupid, but it actually works surprisingly well. So, yeah. Cold Man, you get a pass from me. You get the A tier. Now there's a lot more Roll Masters in A than B. Okay, now we have Plug Man, which I do not like Plug Man. I hate Plug Man. All my homies hate Plug Man. He doesn't really have anything going for him, honestly. His stage is very annoying. His theme song is forgettable. His design is kind of eh. And, his boss fight is the most annoying thing in Mega Man 9. So, yeah, I hate Plug Man. I have nothing positive to say about him. Honestly, you can go down in D tier with the rest of the robots. There you go. Bye, Plug Man. I don't know who this guy is. I think he's from the Wily Wars or something. Yeah. Now we have Bomb Man. Bomb Man is... He's pretty simple, obviously, because he's from Mega Man 1, so... He doesn't have as much going for him. But, I also think his personality in Mega Man Powered Up is kind of... I don't know, it feels off to me. Actually, well, all the personalities in Mega Man Powered Up are weird. But I feel like he's, like, way too, like, calm. Like, he doesn't have as much cool factor as you think he would. Like, Oil Man has his cool factor, like, that you think he'd have. He's got a fucking mohawk, dude. Well, how to rank Bomb Man? I think, honestly, at the bottom of B tier is good enough. Like, his design is pretty cool. It's very simple, obviously. His weapon sucks ass. It's not good at all. His stage theme is pretty good. His stage, I don't remember being that amazing or anything. And, fighting him is... He's one of the easiest Robot Masters in Mega Man 1. So, yeah. Oh man, you get to go in B tier. I mean, I don't know. What does he have over Cut Man? A better stage theme, I guess, and he's not as much of a pushover, I guess? I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, that is all the Wily stage themes, so I'm gonna go to the Mega Man 1 to 10 all Robot Master stage themes. By the way, here's Cut Man. Now you get to hear all these stage themes in action. I probably should have done that from the beginning. Alright, now we have Junkman. Which, I always thought he looked like Buzz Lightyear. The better booze. Well, all things considered, Junkman is a pretty cool-ass concept. Like, he's made from, like, broken robot parts, which is fucking brutal when you think about it. I don't know, like, I think he's got a lot going for him. Like, his design's pretty cool. I don't remember his stage that well, but I remember it being pretty decent. And his, stage theme is also pretty good. And his weapon, I don't remember using at all. But, yeah, he's pretty good. I'd say he's, like, the most, like, all-around Robot Master. So I think bottom of B tier is pretty good. Or top of B tier, rather. Yeah, it seems about right. I don't know. Oh, we got Shadow Man. Yo, Shadow Man. Shadow Man's a pretty cool Robot Master, to be honest. First of all, his design is awesome. He's based on a fucking ninja, which is probably one of the coolest things about him. He's really hard to fight. He's like the most unpredictable Robot Master in the entire series, which, yeah, he's super challenging. Although he's weak to the dumbest weapon in the series. Besides that, he's also got a pretty good stage theme. His stage is alright, I guess. If that's the case, I don't know if he's better than fucking Frost Man. I don't know, I'd say that's a pretty good place for him. Unfortunately, his weapon is just a neutered Metal Blade. but that's pretty good, I'd say, for Shadow Man. Alright, now we have Bright Man. Not the biggest fan of Bright Man, honestly. I say C, maybe. No, let's be a bit more modest. Like, we can rank his stage. Like, his stage is pretty good from what I remember. Better than, like, Airman, that's for sure. His stage theme is also pretty good. I don't remember his weapon being that good, though, and he's not that fun to fight either. So, yeah, Bright Man, I think you get a B tier for me. Keep in mind, B is being, like, generous. So, I don't know. Should we take a break? Because there's still, like, a lot more World Masters to go through. Well, hey, here's the thing, like, I'm not gonna rank these guys at the bottom. Like, I don't know who the fuck these guys are. Like, these ones aren't anything to write home about. But I'm definitely gonna take a drink really quick. Yeah, let's go. Alright. No, that's not Tundra Man. Torch Man. Torch Man's pretty cool. How should I rank him? I remember his stage being, like, a big pain in the ass, because, like, you have to outrun the fucking flame wall. And I remember him also being pretty hard to fight. He's kind of like Magma Dragoon, because he uses, like, martial arts or whatever to fight you, and he's like a fire robot master. I don't remember his stage theme being that good, though. But his weapon is pretty good from what I remember. I mean, in all due respect, I'd say he's like... I think he's like around where... Astro Man is, maybe? I don't know. You know, we're gonna put him above Iceman. I think that's fair. That's pretty good. I don't know how these feelings are gonna end up relating in the end, because there's so many World Masters, it's hard to rank all of them. Okay, now we have Freeze Man. Definitely a high tier World Master. He's one of the coolest World Masters ever. Honestly, I think you might even like him more than Elect Man. Yeah. I said it. Freeze Man has, like, so many good things about him. I don't remember much about his weapon. Oh, the Freeze Cracker. Yeah, his weapon is probably the least good thing about him. But besides that, he has everything great going about him. He's got a fucking amazing stage. Well, his stage is pretty good. It's not amazing, but he's got a really good stage. He's got the best theme in Mega Man 7, in my opinion. He's got a really fucking awesome fight. And, his design is also awesome. He's also got a lot of personality, which is not very common in these World Masters. Like, basically, like, if you don't fight at him for, like, 5 seconds, he'll start, like, taunting you to, like, come at him or whatever. Damn, two of my favorite World Masters are ice-themed World Masters. I'm starting to see a theme. Alright. Next up, we have Crash Man. The Crash. Yeah, Crash Man is next. Alright. I'm kinda having a hard time rating Crash Man. I'm gonna put him above Hornet Man, next to Heat Man. Yeah. Like, his stage theme is pretty funny, and it's pretty iconic. What else? His stage is also pretty fun, I'd say. Like, you're going up this, like, big this fucking tower or whatever. Well, I don't know if it's a tower. You're going up ladders and stuff. It's just alright, I guess. And I'm not a big fan of his weapon, though, the Crash Bomber. He's fun to fight, though, so he doesn't have that going for him. I don't like him as much as Heat Man, though, so... Crash Man, you can be there. Okay, now we have Dive Man. Dive Man is a Mega Man water stage done right. And he also has a really good song, so... For that reason, I think you're gonna go above Spark Man, because... You're really fun to fight, Dive Man, and you also have a really good weapon. So, for that reason, you are above Spark Man. You're in B tier. High B tier for me. Definitely good. And also, you have a good water stage for a Mega Man game, so that also gives you points. Now we have Sunstar from Mega Man V. I can't rank you because I haven't played your game yet. I don't know who this guy is. I'm pretty sure it's from he's from Mega Man V, though. Okay, now we have Flashman. Not the biggest fan of Flashman, honestly. Yeah, honestly, I hate to say it, but I think he's a high C. I mean, he has a cool design, obviously, but his stage is meh. His weapon is only useful in, like, one stage. And his music is not that great either, in my opinion. So, yeah, I think high C is good for you, Flashman. You're also not that fun to fight. So, yeah. Alright, now we have Dustman, which, I guess now that I think about it, he's also another trash-related Robot Master. Oh, man, I don't know how to rank you either. You're kinda... I'd say, like... I'd say he's cool, too. Like, above Astro Man, maybe, or above Die-Man, maybe? I have such mixed feelings. Yeah, I think that's a good ranking. So Dustman has he's got a pretty cool design. He's like got like a trash compactor on his head or whatever. His music's really good, definitely. I don't remember much about his stage, though. I don't remember his stage being that great. And, his weapon is okay, too, from what I remember. See, I think high B is good enough for you. Now we have, what is this guy called? I don't remember. Burstman, yeah, Burstman. I find Burstman to be kind of forgettable, honestly. Like, yeah, I guess he's, like, he's got a pretty good design, I guess. I'm not a big fan of his stage, though. And his music isn't that memorable, either. So, honestly, I'm gonna put him, like... above Drillman. Yeah, sorry, Burstman. Your weapon isn't that great either, from what I remember. So, I don't have a whole lot to say on you. Oh god, Toadman. I am not a big fan of Toadman, honestly. The only thing he's got going for him, honestly, is his decent stage and his weapon, which is a screen nuke. So you know, I'm gonna put him, like, next to Cupman. He's the easiest fight in Mega Man history. Next to Cupman, I guess. And, his design is just okay. I'm not the biggest fan of Toadman's design. And his weapon is okay. He's a screen nuke, obviously, so it's gonna be pretty good. So yeah, there you go. Next up we have Bounce Man, my least favorite Mega Man boss from Mega Man 11. Not a big fan of you, Bounce Man. His design is kind of all over the place. His stage is okay, and his weapon is actually pretty good. So, I don't know where to put him, honestly. That's hard, I don't like his stage theme either, so you know what? Bounce Man, you're gonna go in C tier along with... You're basically a better Strike Man. So I'm gonna put you above, I'm gonna put you above Spring Man. There you go. I think that's fair enough. I know people really like Bounce Man, but I'm not the biggest fan of him. Ooh, now we have Burner Man. Burner Man is really cool. He's based on a Bunsen burner, which I think is a very interesting design. Honestly, like, I think he, like, might be, like, around where, like, Search Man is. His stage is also very interesting, because it takes place in a forest, which he's trying to burn down. His stage theme is kind of and his weapon isn't the most amazing, but he's got a really fucking cool design. He's also really fun to fight sometimes. Although it's kind of, well, not really, he's kind of a pain in the ass to fight. But I think it's just crazy how, like, deceptive he is. So, yeah, Burner Man, you get to be in, A tier. So, I think that's fair. Next up we have, Sheepman. Don't sleep on Sheepman. Sheepman has a lot of things going for him. Well, here's the thing. Sheepman has a very shitty weapon, but he's also really fun to fight. So I'm gonna put him like in low A tier, because I'm feeling generous today. I mean, his design is pretty interesting, because it's based on a sheep, or a ram, or whatever. And I think his stage is also really awesome. Like, you wouldn't think that's what his stage would be. Like, you think he'd be based on like a farm or something, but no. You go into like a computer world or whatever, which is really interesting. I love his stage. That's definitely for sure. And he's also interesting to fight. His weapon sucks, and I don't remember his music that well, but Sheepman, you definitely have some things going for you. Now we have Windman. I don't find Windman that memorable. A lot of the Mega Man 6 Robot Masters aren't that memorable, honestly. Windman is just kind of there. Like, I don't know, I'll put him like... I mean, he's kind of cool to fight, honestly. I'm gonna put him like next to Gutsman. That's pretty generous, I'd say. But, I remember his stage being... I don't remember anything about Windman. I just know his design's cool. And, his weapon is pretty cool too, I think. That's about all I know, but I feel like he's one of my more favorite Robot Masters. By more favorite, I mean like he's above average. We also have Flame Man, which he's interesting. He's got like a turban for some reason. I never understood why, but he's very interesting as well. I'm gonna put him above Gutsman. Actually, yeah, above Slash Man. I think that sounds fair. So, Flame Man, he has a very somber stage theme, but it's also kind of a jam at the same time. He's also pretty decent to fight. He's not very hard. But, he's also got a good weapon from what I remember. Maybe not, I don't know. I just know he's a better version of Wave Man, that's for sure. And also his stage doesn't suck. Actually, his stage has a really cool concept with like the oil and everything. And like the oil getting set on fire. That's really neat, actually. Oh boy, how many do we have left? We're actually getting kind of close. Yeah, we don't have that many left. But I'm gonna take another drink. I need that. I need the drink right now. We're gonna go to any of the Mega Man 8 songs, so I want to hear the Mega Man 8 soundtrack. Mega Man 8 soundtrack is really good. Maybe we'll get there. I mean, Mega Man 2 you already know, bro. Alright. I mean, I don't think we're gonna do this for like another hour or whatever, right? So can we just skip to like Mega Man 4 music? Because... You know what I can do, actually? I can like do the songs based on like what Robot Master I'm doing. Kind of. I don't have Mega Man 11 and Mega Man and Bass in here. But that's still good. Anyways. Next up we have Nitro Man. I can actually judge the music for this. Nitro Man is pretty fucking awesome, to be honest. I remember his stage being really cool. And I also remember his stage theme being really good, too. Well, we're listening to it right now. His stage theme slaps. He's also really fun to fight. And I don't remember his weapon being that good, but besides that, he's got a lot of good things going for him. So he's definitely an A tier for me. Oh boy, Clown Man. I'm a clown myself. You know, contrary to what you might believe, Clown Man's actually not that bad of a Robot Master. Well, I mean, he's not amazing, obviously, but he gets a lot more hate than he deserves, in my opinion. He's also got the stretchy arms like Springman does. I don't know where to put him, honestly. I think he's better than... I think it's like around where, like, Brightman is, maybe? He's got a really cool weapon, though. That's kind of what brings him up for me. Also, I like his stage theme, like, unironically. Hey, hang on, why don't we listen to that right now? Because I actually like his stage theme. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why I like his stage theme, but it's really jamming. And like, yeah, his weapon, as I was talking about, it allows you, like, it's a fucking grapple hook, which is so cool. And it's also just really good for, like, a long-range melee attack or whatever. Also, I remember his fight being pretty cool. Like, he, like, swings around or whatever, and he tries to grab you, which is kind of weird, but besides that, he's pretty cool. Doesn't deserve the hate he gets, that's for sure. Ooh. We got, now we have Solar Man. Holy shit. Solar Man is pretty cool. Definitely another A tier for me. Based on a lot of things. His stage is really fun. This theme slaps. I remember his weapon being pretty good too, I think. I mean, he's definitely up there. I'd say he's like below Shade Man, maybe. Or, yeah, that seems about right. Could also give his stage theme a listen. He's also got a pretty cool design. He's also he was also like the last Robot Master in Mega Man 10, I think. Or no, apparently Chill Man was. I remember like Solar Man being like one of the last Robot Masters ever, before Mega Man 11, obviously. Yeah. Ooh. Now we have Dark Man, which we already heard. We already heard Dark Man's theme earlier. But I think Dark Man is super cool. Like, honestly, he might even be in like an S tier for me. I think his design is fucking awesome. I don't know if he's better than Jewel Man, but he's definitely an S tier for me. First of all, the Dark Man has a sick-ass stage theme. The fights against Dark Man are also pretty interesting. He doesn't have a weapon, obviously, but his fights are pretty interesting. You have to fight 4 different Darkmen. I guess we're ranking them all on all the Darkmen robots. Darkman is honestly a really cool antagonist. So, yeah. And his design is also awesome, so yeah, he has that going for him. Okay. Next up, we have Nightman. Well, I mean, Nightman is pretty cool. His theme is pretty good. How do I want to rank him? I mean, he's got such a cool design, though. Like, look at that. Normally, Mega Man 6 Robot Masters don't hit for me, but he's pretty awesome. I believe he's based on, like, Europe or something. Let's put him, like, right next to Tomahawk Man. I don't remember his weapon being that good, but he's really fun to fight. I remember his stage being really cool. And, I also remember his, well, I was gonna say I remember his theme being good, and yes, it is good, as you can hear. So yeah, that's Nightman for you. Definitely an A tier. He's one of the cooler Robot Masters. Hard to rank. Alright. Next up, we have, Stone Man. I don't know how loud this music is. It's pretty good. Now, in my opinion, Stone Man gets a bit too much hate. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna probably cheat again, but I think Stone Man is pretty cool. He's like he's Gutsman's cousin or whatever. He's also got, like, the longest stage in Mega Man history, I think. Or at least Mega Man 5, that's all I know for sure. And I love his stage theme. So, yeah. He does have that going for him. The only thing really going against him is his fight and his weapon. His weapon is the worst in the series. And, he's not that hard either. But honestly, I think his design's really cool. He's made out of, like, stone bricks. And I think that's really cool. So yes, come at me. I think Stone Man is better than Guts Man. Because at least his weapon isn't situational. At least I can kind of hit, I don't know. I'm defending a shitty weapon. I don't know why I'm doing that. We have a lot of going back and forth here. Anyways. Now we have Blizzard Man. I mean, I'm a bit biased because I'm Canadian and Blizzard Man is the Canadian Robot Master. So, Blizzard Man... I mean, I don't know a whole lot about him. Well, well, let me take a drink before I finish that thought. I think Blizzard Man is just kind of alright. Like, I don't know, he's probably like around, like, here, I'd say. I don't remember his weapon at all. Okay, his stage theme is a lot better than I remember it being, holy crap. But I remember his fight not being the most amazing. And honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of his design, even though he's, like, Canadian-inspired. I mean, he's got cool skis. That's about it, though. That's the only really cool thing about his design, honestly. Besides that, not really a whole lot. So, yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pass on you, Blizzard Man. Alright, next up, we have Gyro Man. Oh yeah, Gyro Man's pretty cool, actually. I think he's an A tier. Where should I rank him? I don't know, probably, like, above Iceman. I don't know if he's better than Sheepman or Torchman. He's pretty cool, though. He's got, like, a fucking helicopter. He's like a helicopter man. That's the new Mega Man boss I just invented. He's got, like, a propeller on his back, which I think is really cool. And, he's also got a really cool weapon, too. I also remember his stage being pretty fun as well. Like, you go up this lift and then you're, like, in the sky. So yeah, definitely one of the better Robot Masters. Alright, now we have Acid Man, which... There's no Mega Man 11 in this video, so I can't show off his theme song, but we've heard his theme song enough anyways over the course of the past year. So I think we can pass on it. Acid Man's pretty alright, I'd say. He's not one of my favorite Robot Masters from Mega Man 11. I'd say he's like... I don't know. I think he's better than Aquaman. That's probably where I draw the line, Aquaman. His weapon is pretty cool. It's like it's a shield plus a weapon, which is interesting. And, also, I think his stage is the hardest level in Mega Man 11. But it's also really fun, because, like, you go under, like, acid and stuff. And it's really interesting. He's also very fun to fight, too, from what I remember. And, what else? His stage theme is good, but I don't like the beginning of it. It only gets good until, like, halfway in. So, there you go. There's Acid Man for you. Alright, now we have, Galaxy Man. Oh. Oh yeah, I remember his theme song now. Galaxy Man's... he's the Astro Man's lost cousin. I mean, they even have, like, the same eyes and everything. I remember his stage being, really interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like him more than Astro Man, though. I'm a little bit biased towards Astro Man. I'll put them right next to each other, because they got a lot going for them. The Black Hole Bomb's a really useful weapon, though. And his music is nice. I think I like Astro Man's theme better, though. We could play that instead. I mean, we got a lot of songs to go through. You know, can I just play the fucking Mega Man 8 OST instead? Yeah, play Astro Man. I want to hear that song. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Okay. Alright. So next up we have Magnet Man. Magnet Man's really cool, actually. He's kind of like Metal Man and Shadow Man. You know, I don't know why I said Shadow Man. He's kind of like Metal Man, though. Except he uses magnets instead. And I think that's pretty cool. I'd say he's better than Snake Man, but not as cool as Night Man and Tomahawk Man. I think that sounds fair. I remember his stage theme being pretty good. His design is awesome. His, stage itself is kind of eh, in my opinion. But his weapon's good, and his fight is also pretty straightforward. Not really the most amazing, but it's still decent, I'd say. Oh boy. How many Rope Masters we got? We got a lot left still, I think. Yeah, how are we gonna rank all of these? Bro, like, how many are there left? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like at least like 20 left. There's a lot of Rope Masters left. Oh boy. We're gonna be here a while. Definitely. Okay. Next up we have Blade Man. Blade Man is pretty cool. Don't know where I'm gonna rank him exactly. Probably like above Cold Man, maybe? Yeah, that seems good enough for me. I'm surprised I didn't put anybody in the F tier yet. I don't think anybody's worth F tier. No Rope Masters F tier. I guess that's fair. Anyways, Blade Man. I don't remember his stage theme that well. I remember his stage being okay. I know his weapon is fucking awesome, and his fight is also really cool. Same with his design. His design is also really... I mean, he's a fucking sword. And he got swords for arms. Like, how's that not cool? So yeah, Blade Man, you definitely A tier. And I think that's fair. Anyways, next up we have Fireman. The good old burning sheriff. Yeah, I haven't played Mega Man Powered Up yet, but I know he's a fucking, like, fire sheriff. Yeah, I can put him right next to Iceman. That seems fair. His stage theme is pretty... How does the stage theme go again? Well, we have that for a list. We have it for a reason. We can listen. I mean, we literally just listen to his stage theme. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, his stage theme is pretty good. Better than Iceman's, that's for sure. Also, his weapon is more useful. Everything about Fireman is just better than Iceman, really. But, is he better than Gyro Man? Sure. Is he better than Sheep Man? Not really. His stage is good, his stage theme is good. He's really fun to fight against. Because he's one of those Rope Masters where every input you make makes him summon fire. Which I never knew the first time I fought him. So I thought he was bullshit, because he just kept spamming fire at me. But yeah, Fireman is pretty damn good. Anyways, we're gonna need a different song. Because next up we have someone who isn't in this stage. Why don't we listen to Freeze Man's theme? Because I was talking about how great that song is earlier. Alright, so next up we have Punk from Mega Man 3, which I've not played yet. But I would definitely say he's, like, I don't know. He's around there. Yeah, that seems about right. He's really cool. He's got like a fucking... He's got a metal mohawk. It's even more crazy than fucking Bomb Man. His theme song is really good. Unfortunately, that theme song is not on this video that I have pulled up. But it's fine. Obviously his design is really awesome. What else? I think he has a really interesting weapon because it goes up like an arc and it has a lot of ammo. I remember messing around with that a lot. We even used that in Mega Man Maker. Go watch my Mega Man Maker series if you're interested, because I made a level. Yeah. I don't know if he's as cool as Ballade, but he's certainly up there. And I don't remember much about his stage either, though. That's the only thing I can think of. So yeah. Okay. Now we have Gemini Man, who I have mixed feelings for. I do not really like his stage or his stage theme. But I think his design is the only cool thing about him, honestly. So I'm gonna put him above Bomb Man, and we'll leave it at that, because his weapon is terrible. You can only shoot one at a time, and it's really slow. And so yeah, he's a Robot Master where the only good thing about him is his design. Also, here's Slash Man's theme. Holy crap. Okay, now you have Yamato Man. Yamato Man is, he's really cool. Like, I used to think Yamato Man was kind of meh, but the more I like, know about Japanese culture and stuff, the more I think he's cool. 'Cause he's a fucking samurai Robot Master, I think. He's got like a fucking spear and everything. That's awesome. I don't know if he's a samurai, actually, but he's fucking awesome. He definitely deserves to be in A tier. Yeah. I'm gonna put him like... I'm gonna put him like above Plant Man. That seems good enough. His weapon isn't that great, and I don't remember his fight being that difficult. I remember his stage being good, and his theme song is also really good. But his design is like the best thing about him, honestly. He's a fucking, like, Japanese warrior. It's awesome. I love that stuff. Okay, now we have fucking Top Man, who I'll pull out his theme because his theme is actually pretty good. Yeah, here we go, Top Man. A Robot Master I have mixed feelings for. Honestly, I don't even understand, like, what his stage is supposed to be. He's got a really cool design, and a really good song, but his weapon is, like, the worst in the series. And he's also one of the easiest in the series. So he's kind of weak in that respect. But I'm gonna be a little bit generous and put him above Airman, because I think his stage is also pretty decent. But that's about all he has going for him, really. So yeah, here you go, Top Man. You're gonna be in B tier, because that's where you belong. Anyways, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. But next up we have Hard Man. Hard. A Robot Master whose name has been ruined. But it's fine. I don't know, he's kind of underrated, honestly. I mean, he has like fucking like detachable rocket punches, which is pretty cool, gotta admit. Honestly, he might be like where Dive Man is. They kind of look similar anyway. Yeah, I think that's respectable. Not the big fan of his boss fight. His design's pretty decent. It's not that amazing, but it's still alright. His stage theme is okay, and his stage is also pretty alright. He's pretty average, I'd say, so I think B is respectable. Okay, now we have Ground Man, who I can't really rank. Or, well, I don't have his stage theme, but I remember his stage theme being pretty decent. He's Drill Man done right, basically. That's a good way of putting it. I'm gonna put him above Plant Man. He's not cooler than Yamato Man, though. So yeah. Is he better than Cold Man? Yeah, I think so. He's got fucking drills all over his body. That's so cool. I used to not be a big fan of Ground Man, but I think he's grown on me over the years. And I think his stage is pretty alright. Not the biggest fan of it. It's certainly no Cold Man stage, but it's alright. And his weapon is one of the best in the game, the spread drill. Yeah. And yeah. Oh yeah, and his boss fight is also really fun, so he gets points for that. It's better than Cold Man, that's for sure. Is it better than Yaoto Man? Yeah, I think so. You know, I'm gonna put him, like, above Nightman, but not above Tomahawk Man. I think that's good. Definite A tier. Oh. Ooh, now we got Sword Man. Sword Man is a really good one. We already heard Sword Man's theme, but I love his... I don't know why I love his theme so much. It's so good. You know, I'm gonna pull out his theme song again because I like it that much. Yeah, why not? It's so, like, mysterious, but it's also, like, it slaps, dude. Oh my god, he has to be A tier, like, no doubt. How high should I put him? I don't know, I think he's better than, like, Fuse Man. He's, like, next to Shadow Man. Yeah, again, I'm biased against Mega Man 8. So, Sword Man has a lot of cool things going for him. His fucking upper torso is detached from his body, which means he can, like, split himself into 2 halves, which is awesome. His arm is a fucking sword, which is also cool. I think his stage is also really cool. Like, it's probably one of the, it's a design concept that hasn't really come back in any other Mega Man game, where since the game is split up into 2 sets of Robot Masters, you end up using the past 4 weapons you got to, like, complete a bunch of mini dungeons, which is so awesome. And even his sword, his flame sword is also a really cool weapon. It's not the best, but it is really cool to use. So, yeah, you're definitely up there for me, Sword Man. Alright, next up we have Pirate Man, who's definitely another A tier. He's pretty damn good. I'd say he's better than... I don't know. I'm gonna put him next to Burner Man, because he's a fucking pirate. Pirates are cool. Also, his stage theme is really good. His weapon, the remote mine, is also, like, kind of like the grenade, flash grenade or whatever it's called. So it's basically Grenade Man, which is it's Grenade Man with a pirate theme. Which is super awesome. But he's got a pirate theme, which has more points. Also, I think his stage is pretty alright. I don't know if it's better than Grenade Man. It's another water stage done right, I think. So, yeah. And again, pirate design. So, yeah. His fight is also fun, too, so he has that going for him. Okay. Next up, we have Cloud Man. Which... isn't his song, like, really weird? I think it's... Yeah, his cloud theme is really... His cloud theme! Oh my god, I can't believe I said his cloud theme. Oh, now it's like, pretty cool. I find Cloud Man to be kinda forgettable, honestly. I don't know, I'm gonna put him, like... I'm gonna put him next to Bright Man. His stage is pretty good, actually. It's based on, like, weather effects, but... We'll get to another Roll Master who does that better. His weapon is alright, I guess. Like the Spark Shot or whatever. Crackle Shot? I don't remember what it's called. Spark Crackle? Cloud Thunder? I don't know. His stage theme isn't that amazing. It's one of the more forgettable songs in Mega Man 7. And his design is kind of weird, and I don't really like fighting him that much. So yeah, Cloudman, you're gonna be there. But now we have a Robot Master who is much cooler, which is Turbo Man. I think Turbo Man's much cooler. I don't know if he's as cool as, like... I don't know, maybe he could be, like, A tier or something. Yeah, I think this is a good place for him. I find it interesting that he's technically like a fire robot master, because he has, like, fire in his level, and he uses a fucking wheel of flame. But he's a fucking car. He's a transformer, literally, which is awesome. He's a fucking race car. And I think that is so cool. His stage theme is alright. I think his stage is pretty fun, though. And his weapon is one of the best in the game, so... definitely get points for that. Alright, now we have, Quick Man. Alright, well, we can do that. Quick Man is definitely... he's a classic for me. I'm gonna put him next to Woodman. Actually, you know what? Put him at the bottom of S tier. Quick Man, it has a lot of... well, isn't Quick Man the one with the fucking, the lasers? Like, the infamous lasers? That's pretty funny. He's one of the more harder Robot Masters to defeat. He's got a cool design. It's really simple, but so effective. The Quick Boomerang is kind of meh, though. But besides that, like, he's super great. He's got a really challenging stage that tests your reflexes. Fun boss fight, awesome design, good-ass music. Like, there's nothing really wrong with Quick Man besides the weapon, in my opinion. And maybe some bullshit, I guess. But yeah. That's Quick Man for you. I was pretty straight to the point. So yeah, next up we have Splash Woman. The only female Robot Master. As I'm sure most of you know that by now. But, I mean, I kinda can't lie, like, all things aside, Splash Man, oh god, I'm sorry. Splash Woman is definitely up there. I'd say, like, I don't know, probably, like, honestly, I don't know. Definitely high up there, though, like, next to Yamato Man. She has a really fucking good weapon. She has a nice theme. I remember her stage being really fun. Like, there's that part of her stage where, like, you're jumping up on platforms that come out of the wall. I remember that being really cool. And she's also quite challenging. Because, like, her trident does, like, so much damage. Which, makes sense for tridents, I guess, because tridents are actually very powerful if Minecraft has taught us anything. So yeah, Splash Woman, she's also got a good design, typical mermaid design, but it works. So yeah. Oh boy, now we have these two guys. We have Gravity Man. Gravity Man is really good. Where do I want to put him, though? I don't know, like, maybe next to Magnet Man and Snake Man? I think Gravity Man's got a really unique design, that's for sure. Like, he's got, like, that V shape going on for him. I don't remember his stage that well. I mean, oh yeah, now I remember. Like, he flip upside down and stuff, which is really cool. His fight isn't that fun, honestly. And his weapon, it could be better, honestly. But, his music's also decent, so I think he deserves this spot. I just think his design's really cool. So, yeah. Now we got, our boy Starman. Which, despite his weird theme, I think Starman is definitely one of the best Robot Masters. Probably because of his personality. And it's not often I talk about the personality of Robot Masters, but this guy's like a fucking, like, romantic guy. he, like, has roses everywhere. And, like, his stage is okay, I guess. Not a big fan of his music. And his weapon isn't that great either, but he's fun to fight, I guess, and his design is super amazing. Like, his design carries him so hard. Like, he's got a star on his head, his fucking body is a star, which I think is super cool. Honestly, I just think he's awesome. Definitely an S tier for me, and one of the redeeming qualities of Mega Man 5. Alright. So next up we have Skullman. Skullman has a pretty damn good song. Pretty good song, stage song, that's what I wanted to say. Oh boy, I'm gonna need to take another drink. Hold on, give me a moment. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, Skullman, one of the most badass robot masters, because he's fucking got skulls all over him, dude. Like, I don't know, how is he not cool? I gotta give him the S tier, bro. I don't know if he's cool in Pharaoh Man, but he's definitely really high up there. So, I mean, he's got a cool design, he's got skulls all over him. He's really fun to fight, he's really challenging. His song is really good. His weapon could obviously be better. This is a not good shield weapon. But his stage is also really good. It's got, like, it fits the theme, too. So yeah, Skullman, you are definitely one of the best robot masters. High up there for me. Okay, now we have fucking Pump Man. Oh boy, Pump Man. Not a big fan of you, Pump Man. I'm not the big fan of your theme, not a big fan of your stage. Your weapon is pretty okay, and I think your design's kind of lame. So, I'm gonna put you in the bottom of C tier, below Centaur Man. Because honestly, I don't have a lot that I like about Pump Man. Sorry, Pump Man fans. So yeah, Pump Man, yeah, C tier, definitely. I hate playing a stage. And he's not that fun to fight, honestly. So, yeah, there we go. Don't really have a whole lot to say. Okay, now we have Blast Man. Blast Man is actually a really cool robot master. A lot of the Mega Man 11 robot masters are just super lovable. Like, you can't really hate on them that much. You know, honestly, he could be, like, top of A tier. Like, he's better than Fuse Man. I'll put them right next to each other. This guy, like, loves blowing up shit, and I love, like, his personality. Where he's like, explosion is art! Like, I love that. He's also really challenging to fight, too. His stage is also really cool. Like, it takes place in, like, an amusement park or whatever. Or like a movie or set or something. I don't remember what it is, but it's really interesting. His weapon is also very hard to use, but if you can master it, it's really effective in taking down bosses and enemies and stuff. And also his design is awesome. It reminds me of Axel from Mega Man X. So, yeah, Blast Man, you got a lot going for you. Okay. Now, next up we have Tornado Man. Remember how I was talking about Cloud Man earlier? And how there's a person who did weather effects better? Well, this is Tornado Man. Well, yeah, Tornado Man kinda does weather effects. Like, he does, like, the rain effect and stuff. And it's much more better in his stage, in my opinion. I mean, honestly, he might be an S tier. Like, he is definitely one of the cooler robot masters in Mega Man 9. His stage is, like, super challenging. His music slaps. His weapon is pretty alright. It increases your jump height, and it's kind of a screen nuke. He's also really fun to fight, too. And he's also got an awesome design. So, there's, like, nothing wrong with him. Besides maybe like the rain effects, because the rain like kind of pushes you back, which is annoying. But besides that, like he is a really well-designed Robot Master. Only all Robot Masters were as good as Tornado Man. Alright, next up we have Blockman. I almost said Breckman, because that was his original design, or original name. Honestly, Blockman is one of the weaker designs in Mega Man 11. I know he was one of the first designed Mega Man 11 bosses, but I'm not the biggest fan of him, honestly. I'm gonna put him, like, next to Airman. His boss fight is really cool. It has, like, a second phase and stuff. But, not the biggest fan of his stage. Maybe it's because I played his stage, like, 10 times. But, his weapon is also kind of... It's just kind of random. You drop 4 blocks and they fall. And, his design is okay too, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of meh on Blockman. So there we go. Oh, dude! We've almost made it to the end. This is amazing. Should we listen to, Oh, we should listen to Searchman, dude. We haven't listened to that yet. I've been wanting to listen to that. Dude, we're almost at the end now. We got 4 left. Okay, so now we have Dynamo Man. Not to be confused with Dynamo from Mega Man X. There's a lot of Mega Man X correlations in classic Mega Man, which is really funny. So yeah, Dynamo Man. I used to think he was pretty cool as a kid, but not the biggest fan on him these days. I think it's probably like around where Guts Man is. His theme song is nice. His weapon is a really good screen nuke. His boss fight can be kind of annoying, but he's still fun to fight, I'd say. And his stage is also really long, but also it's also pretty good, I'd say. Another around average Robot Master, I'd say. I also think his design is really interesting. He's even got lore. Like he was like a science. He was like a field trip instructor or whatever it was. So that's really cool. All right, now we have Crystal Man, one of the more overlooked Robot Masters in my opinion. I really want to like Crystal Man. Like his design is really cool, and his weapon is okay. But his stage theme and stage are kind of mediocre in my opinion. So for that reason, I'm gonna like put him like above Guts Man. I think that's decent. Like his design is so cool, but like he lacks in a lot of other areas that would obviously make him much more better. But yeah, actually, you know what? We're gonna put him like below. We're gonna put him like next to Acid Man. Yeah, sorry, Crystal Man. Anyways, we have we got 2 more Robot Masters. At least I think so. We have Time Man from Mega Man Powered Up. It looks like these are from the comics, but these are much cooler depictions of these guys. I think Time Man is so cool. Like, he's one of the more better designed Mega Man Robot Masters from Powered Up. I mean, they're both cool, I think. I like both of the new additions to Powered Up. Time Man's really cool. He's got like that whole clock motif. He's got like alarms on his head. He also slows down time, which isn't that interesting, but I don't remember his stage, but I know his stage theme is really good. It's a banger. I remember liking it from Mega Man Maker when it came out, and then I ended up listening to the original. I thought it was super good. So yeah. And last but not least, we have Oil Man, who got a redesign many times. Honestly, I think this is probably the best design for Oil Man. Like, no kidding. Honestly, I kind of want to put them like next to each other because they're both like pretty equal in my opinion. Oil Man, I used to not like Oil Man. I thought his like big ass lips were stupid. But, he's grown on me over the years. And also, I think his personality is really good. He's basically what I thought Bomb Man should be. He's like very, he's got a lot of personality. Like, he's very surfer dude-esque. And, also, I don't remember much about his stage theme. Should we give that a listen? We could do that, I guess. Let me look up Oil Man. Oil Man. Sorry, Jewel Man, I'm gonna skip out on your theme. Oh god, I searched up Oil Man and I got like weird videos. Oh, okay, here we go. Wait, that's Time Man, not Oil Man. Where's the Oil Man theme? Mega Man, can I, is there a video on that? Oh, here we go. I don't remember much about his theme, really. Oh yeah, Oil Man also counts as a desert, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah, now I remember why I blocked this song out of my memory. Sounds so weird. Anyways, about Oil Man, his stage theme's kind of meh. His weapon is cool, though. Like, how does it work? Like, you ride on it like a surfboard or whatever, and you dash into enemies. And, his design is really cool, especially with that scarf. But even without it, he's still pretty good. And his personality is probably the best thing about him. He's a surfer dude. He's a surfer robot master. Well, he rides on oil as a surfboard. Which is so cool. Okay. Anyways, I think that's enough Oil Man. I was also listening to another song, earlier. The Wily Stage Theme 2 from Powered Up. Here, I'll give it I'll let you have a listen. Maybe I should, like, up the volume a bit. This song slaps. Like, holy shit. It puts the original Wily Stage theme to shame, in my opinion. So, yeah. Anyways, I don't know who these guys at the bottom are. But, they don't really look like Mega Man bosses. So, I'm gonna leave them out. Also, I'm pretty sure we're missing, I'm pretty sure you're missing one of the Wily Wars bosses. Wait, no, there are no Wily Wars bosses in here. Who are these guys, then? Who's this guy? This guy's from Mega Man V, right? Who is that guy? I'm curious now. I guess we're gonna find out. Mega Man Wiki. I kinda named some of them. Like, I know this is Terra. I think this is Uranus, this is Pluto, this is Saturn. Wait, this might be Jupiter? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. Mega Man V. Let's have a look. Also, this is Sunstar, so we've crossed that out. So who are the bosses then? Okay. So this green spiky guy right here is Mercury, apparently. Okay. Oh, this is Venus, this yellow guy. So who's Uranus then? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. Next we got, okay. Okay, so this guy right here, this is Mars. I guess that kind of fits in theme with the color of Mars. Okay. And so let me guess, the big guy is Jupiter, right? I'm gonna check that really quick. See, I haven't played Mega Man V, so I don't know these guys by memory. Oh no. This guy right here is Jupiter. What the fuck? I thought the bull guy would be Jupiter. Okay. And then this scaly guy is Neptune. Neptune. Oh my hell, dude. Okay. And then... Okay, so then This guy is Saturn, this guy is Uranus, and this is Pluto. Wow, okay, weird. That is not what I expected. You think the big bull guy would be Jupiter, but nope. Guess not. Alright. Well, I learned something about Mega Man V today, I guess. Wait, there's a Mega Man boss called Dark Moon? Wow, Coffee's gonna freak out over that one. Dark Moon is just a rip-off of the devil, the yellow devil. Wow. Can I show a picture of that? It's definitely not a roll-up master, so it doesn't count. But I might as well show it, I guess. Here, I'll get a picture loaded up right here. Please load. So this is the moon, apparently. It's a fucking yellow devil ripoff. Wow. Wild. Okay. And I don't know who those guys at the bottom are. They might be from like the Mega Man and the Rockman and Forte game or whatever. Maybe Rockman and Forte. Rockman Forte Mirai Kara no Chosensha. Maybe that's the Robot Masters, I don't know. Maybe not. Who are these guys? I don't know who these fucking guys are. Yeah, I don't know who these bottom guys are. They don't look familiar at all. Anyways, I won't worry about it then. They're not real Robot Masters in my book. And sorry, I can't rank these guys yet because I haven't played their games. So I guess we didn't need F tier after all. Anyways, here is the full Mega Man tier list. Complete. Well, thanks for everybody that stopped by tonight. This was a really fun tier list to do. I really enjoy it. Actually, maybe I got my cursor off the screen. And I'm gonna screenshot that, because when you do tier maker, it adds like a watermark and shit, and I don't like that. So, yeah, this ended up looking pretty good. We have the Forbidden 4 in D tier, and then C tier is just kind of whatever, and then everything else is like my personal thoughts and feelings. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good tier list. I have how many in S tier then? I have almost 10 in S tier. You know, if I removed Quickman, it would mean I'd have my top 10 Robot Masters. You know, I'm gonna put Quickman at the top of A tier then, so I can have a top 10. There we go. So that's my top 10 Robot Masters, I guess. And then the rest are all there. A tier and B tier looking kind of filled up, you know? Well, that was pretty fun then. So yeah, anyways, I don't really have a whole lot else to say here. But thank you everybody for stopping by tonight. that was pretty fun. Anyways, I'm gonna get going now for the night, and I'll see you guys for something else later on. And I'll do another tier list or something soon. But anyways, bye!